If you didn't know, Aaliyah decided.
Tell me that. It's because these are too long. These are so. I mean, those are.
Aaliyah has decided. Aaliyah has decided to get purple hair.
So
explain why you got purple hair.
Wait, we haven't even done the intro.
I'm just trying to get right into it.
I feel like that's a good intro. So basically, I sent Hayden a photo of this girl who had the front part of her hair dyed like a hot pink color. And I was like, oh, why do I actually kind of want to do this? And her response was, Aaliyah, the answer is no. And I said, all right. So then I went and bought some hair dye, and I did it just because she told me not to.
Yeah, I bet you
Hold
went
on.
Okay.
Disclaimer. I thought she wanted to specifically dye the front of her hair hot pink. And I said, let me be straightforward. I'll judge you if you do that. So she went and did it like a dark purple. And it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it looks cute.
It looks stupid.
So, since it's around holiday time, what do you guys think about celebrating Christmas before Thanksgiving? Tripp?
It's kind of like... Why do you get so serious?
I was going to tell him that too.
It's... I mean, too many people get so fed up with it. Like, I know one of you all gets mad every time there's, like, Christmas music. Which one of you?
Not I.
Of course, purple hair one. I've got some beef with this purple hair one over here. Thanos looking. Purple people eater. Good grief. Looking like Minnesota Vikings up in here. But anyways, if are we gonna clash all episode? So for me, it's always been like, it's
inevitable.
I used to, a few years ago when we were in middle school, I used to stay up on Halloween night. And then when Mix 94.5 would switch over to Christmas music, like before midnight on October 31st, I used to bop to, like, they'd always have, like, Mariah Carey on. I'd be like, yo, it's Christmas time.
Well,
and it's always been, I'm not saying
You're a fan of Mariah Carey?
Not really, just that song. Because it gets you hype. And,
when she comes out of her box.
Yeah, I don't even like that song. It's just like, it's kind of hype when it comes on the first time, and it's really stupid for the next, like, 2 months that you listen to it. But anyways, it's always been, like, about the time, because there's no Thanksgiving music. So what are you going to listen to? It's cold outside, you know? You feel my point?
Exactly.
So when you're bundled up inside for the winter, listening to Christmas music, make sure to grab yourself a nice Ale-8 one. Ale-8 one.
Ale-8 if you're listening.
Ale-8 if you're listening. Call me at 859-2... somebody's gonna find my phone number.
Call me at 555-555-5555.
Somebody call me at 420-6969. 859 area code. So if somebody actually has that number, somebody's probably got that number here. So you're trying to hold my hand there.
Wait, when do you guys okay, in regards to like Thanksgiving time, like the week before, the week after, the week of, when do you guys like start decorating though for Christmas?
Right after Thanksgiving. Yeah, right after.
I would do it like literally. Yeah. Like
as we look at Hayden's tree, as we admire it.
November 1st.
Oh, y'all got gifts on.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Like
that's even before my dad does.
But I just feel like Christmas is too good of a time to only have.
For like 1 month.
Yeah.
I just always consider Thanksgiving and Christmas a time of year.
Yeah.
Like I consider them a 2-month long holiday.
Yeah.
See, my family puts up our decorations the day after Thanksgiving, usually. And then we take them down the day after Christmas. We don't even keep them up for New Year's.
See, I wish my family would take them down right after Christmas because they stay up till like mid-January.
See, no, my family literally leaves it up to like Valentine's Day.
I take my stuff down. But
We'd put down our tree before anything else, but we'll leave up our outside lights for a freaking while, dude.
Do they flash like green and red? Or are they like overly?
No,
Christmas?
they're like. Wait, are they on right now?
If
they're just like yellow.
Yeah, that's fine then. Yeah, my family does that too because it's
neon.
We hang
yellow. We like to blind people that drive by our house.
LEDs.
No, but literally, we put up our Christmas lights 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we were the only people that had them up for like.
It's a race. It's
I think like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks.
It's a competition.
And it makes me feel really, well, I mean, I feel
You
like it's
win.
just, I'm self-conscious about our Christmas lights, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
always makes me feel weird when we're the only people that have them up for a long time before anybody else.
It makes you
And
feel
we're the
weird.
only people that still have them up for a long time after anybody else.
There was that, did you all ever see that house coming back from middle school on, it was Clay's Mill?
Coming back from
And
middle
there's,
school.
when you would go home, and there was this house that it
We
had
would
a
go
chain,
home.
it had a chain,
Together.
listen, it had a chain fence, and I remember all year round, it was that, you know where that overpass is on, they're not even gonna know, but, so I should probably just cut that, but this house would leave Christmas lights on its chain fence all year round.
Whole year.
A whole year.
You mean that big house?
Whole year round.
No, it
Oh
was,
no, this is never mind.
it's like where you get to that first overpass. Yeah, nobody's gonna know. I shouldn't have said cut that.
Yeah, I don't even go home, like, I would never go
Did
home
you
the
not
same
even
way
go
as
that
you,
way?
so.
Yeah.
Did you not even go that way?
You don't even go that way. So I've been listening to this British podcast way too much recently, and I've been saying that. What else? Because you've picked up on some of it.
No, he's been articulating things with, like,
The same.
the emphasis
What are you
on...
doing?
I'm looking for that.
The emphasis on words the same way that like British
Yeah.
or like English people do. And
Yeah,
it's very
you do.
odd because you don't have an English
Yeah, and it's
accent,
like-
but you just articulate things the way that
I
they
think
do.
He's been doing it as like a nervous tick. Like whenever like a conversation's about to end or something, he'll be like, "Well, all right, yep," and then you'll start talking
You'll be like,
that.
well, all right then.
No, it's like, where have you gone and found this? And it's like not even. It's like where have you gone and found this? And it's like,
You're like, are you serious?
no, I texted you all.
Yes. Or like, but like just then.
Are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but just then when normally you would have been like, or did you not go that way? You're like, did you not even go that way?
Yeah, it's like that kind of. I sent something to the text earlier. I'm trying to find it on our Instagram group chat, and it was like last night, and I said, "This is what you lot are like." You lot.
Wait, what is that podcast called?
I don't want to shout them out, but it's unrelated.
To our
us.
90
an unpaid
listeners.
sponsor.
Yeah. They're actually ending, like shortly.
Please don't
So-
get that all over the place.
I'm not trying to.
Is
I
that
just wanna-
Be
They
gentle.
don't have more. They don't have much more viewers
is that
than
for
us.
your
They've got like a couple
acrylic
hundred,
business?
maybe 1,000.
That is polymer clay. So no.
He's eating it.
Polymer nails.
Polymer nails, I bake them at 275 degrees for about 45 minutes.
No, wait. You've got your Elmer's nail rubber
Wait,
cement.
so
over here.
are you gonna have
That
like
was
are
funny.
you gonna do like a
Not the same
like
podcast.
you're
Cut
gonna do
that.
like your own like try and get compensation for doing nails?
No, I just want to do them by myself. Like, I would do Urals if you
Okay.
wanted me to. But I don't, like, my mom we were borrowing a light from some of the ones from one of the people that my mom works
Can I have a lot?
because she stopped using her light because she's been getting SNS. And so then my mom was like, we'll have to give it back eventually because eventually she'll stop doing SNS or whatever. And so my mom didn't want...
SNS.
It's like a...
Tire.
Sex and stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Nobody's gonna know who said that. That's-
We have an audience of one, in person audience.
We're not gonna tell you his name. It could be
Wait, let me finish my
1926.
story.
Yeah.
So my mom didn't want to keep her gel nail stuff because she was like, if we keep it, then we're gonna forget we have it and we won't give it back to her. But I'm asking for a light for Christmas, so that way I can start doing them. But dude, they are hard to do. Like, I've tried to do them like 5 times, and I'm like kind of getting the hang of it, but it's not an easy.
Do you
It's
do it
what's
on
sneezing when
yourself?
we're on this
Substance.
podcast.
Yeah,
You should
I
get
do it on
one-
my dog.
You should get should get one of those like model hands that they sell at like Sally's.
Maybe I
my
should.
family?
But the thing is that Isaac,
Awesome.
No, you can't. Cut that. You can't. That's
Cut
his
that.
gig.
these little
That's his
things.
gig.
These are like how you use them. Like, you put them in there,
Put
and
my
then
hand
you
in
put
there.
it
Put
on
my
your
finger
nail. You put it on your
Put
nail.
my finger in there. I'm gonna try it.
And then you just cure it like that. Like, you stick it in the light like that, and then you just wiggle them off. But the thing is that controlling like the thickness of the gel is freaking hard. It's really
Wait, do
hard.
those
Dude.
stay on better than the ones that I use?
You take them off. Like, you literally, you put the gel in here just to form it, and then you stick it on your nail, and you cure it, and then you wiggle it off.
Arts and crafts.
So that you don't have a tip on your nail. It's literally just the just the gel.
Don't
but
give,
it's hard.
Don't give Aaliyah more inspiration for arts and crafts over here.
See,
She's already got
you know,
purple hair.
you know,
She's gonna
Did
throw
you
her.
say
She's
that-
gonna throw her Ale-8 at me, made with real ginger and citrus.
The Christmas time of this year.
The Christmas time of this
The
year
Christmas themed of this time of year.
comes in a nice
I
Christmas
watched-
themed case for this time of the year.
I watched a video
Can be found at your local
that
Walmart.
Kylie Jenner's like lash technician made. It was like her video, and she was talking about how she started her lash business. And then I was like, you know what? Like maybe I'll try to do that. So I brought it up to my mom, and she was like, brought up all these good reasons why I shouldn't try to do that without being
Certified?
Yeah.
So let's transition this into a new topic here. What's the best Christmas gift you've ever received?
Oh gosh.
Don't do something stupid
That's
like
tricky though, because at different times of my life I value different. Like when I was
Well, what
like
made you feel
8,
that?
I liked
I
dolls.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like your favorite. Out
And
of
now
any
I'm
of
like, give me socks.
them. Yeah.
That Samsung
My roommate
spin
needs
cycle.
My roommate needs some new socks. And this dude. Well, should I go on a rant about my roommate? Would that be good
Thank you,
content?
dear.
Would that be good content?
Do it.
Will it hurt
Really?
his feelings?
I'm not gonna name him. It could be
Yeah.
her. This is gonna be a segment hosted by me, Tripp, about my roommate. I've had 3 of them. Each of them have been equally as idiotic as the last, or more equally idiotic as the last. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
But it's because it's this Christmassy time.
Wait, I thought you all had only had 2 roommates.
I had 3.
And they were
As I
You just
hold up,
held up 2 fingers.
I had 3. I had one first semester who, I guess you could say, dumped me.
Right.
He disappeared. What he did is I got to know him pretty well, and then don't record this. And
We
anyway, cut that. And I had this roommate my first semester, and he just left out of nowhere. I had 3 roommates. My newest one was
No, it's okay.
Keep going.
well, you're leaving.
I'm getting my ale.
Can you bring me the other one?
They can't see that she's leaving, Tripp.
They'll feel it.
One of them just left.
Yeah, they'll know. But so I've got this roommate right now, and they want me to go on a tirade about him, so I will. So this guy, I don't know how you can do it, but he has gone, I promise you, 1 week without taking a shower. I don't want to do this anymore. It's mean. I don't want to do it.
No, it's
That's gonna
okay.
be good.
What is that? Is it
Slush.
frozen?
That's the way. It's
So
the best
one of
it
the
is.
one of the
It's
one
frozen.
of the yeah, so one of the cool things you can do with your Ale-8 made with real ginger and citrus is if you put it in the how long was it even in the fridge for?
Like 20 minutes.
This is a
Yeah,
freezer.
probably like 20.
20 minutes. You can turn it into basically
Man, I should-
wintry drink for your pleasure. Wait, if we have an out-of-state listener, they can't even get Ale-8, can they?
Aw.
Wait, were we talking about this at some other point? Because we were talking about L8 and then we
You can
realized
get it at Cracker Barrel.
that like here and like Ohio and I think like North Carolina are the only other places that you can get L8.
You
I
can
thought
get
you
it in
could
Cracker
only get
Barrel.
it in
No, it used to only be Kentucky. And then it expanded to I know Ohio and
I thought you
think-
could only get it out of state if it was at a Cracker Barrel.
I could get it in Florida.
Yeah, I think they do sell
Oh.
it at Cracker.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they sell them at soda shops.
Why didn't you say that
Oh,
before?
well, that too, like an old school soda shop. Is that kind of like the vibe?
Soda shop.
Anonymous,
Soda pop.
anonymous. It over here. Answer me.
Huh?
Was it like an old timey kind of classic
Got some
vibe
competition.
soda shop?
This is you would have a lot of lifting.
Cody
if you
Co
left
shop.
that.
It's a little clump, but I'm gonna send
So would
it
you
down.
say LA is your favorite?
This is really
Bev?
disturbing.
Not Bev, but
I hate it.
soft drink.
Would you like to start
Perhaps.
it?
More than cream?
Yeah,
Soda?
I like cream. Yeah, I like cream.
Yeah.
Wait,
I used to hate
Did you-
Ale-8.
Oh god.
She was not drinking Ale-8. Ale-8 does not make you cough like that. She was drinking the far inferior
that literally
Dr.
like
Pepper.
came over me.
She was not drinking LA.
She was not drinking
No,
the
did
sweet
you-
and smooth, gingery, and citrusy.
Again,
I'm trying to
L8.
sponsor.
Again, L8 if you're listening. No, dude.
Ale-8, they liked his post from like Instagram. You remember that?
I took that.
I'm tight with Ale-8, so
Oh my god.
Our
Did you
anonymous.
tag L8?
I did.
Yeah.
He's talking as if we
Wow,
haven't
Isaac's such,
visited
like, a
the
brand.
famous.
Leah, you were like, I took that.
If you follow a guy, but Ale-8, if you follow a guy on Instagram named Luke Hutcherson, I'm his best friend. Follow me too. Sponsor this podcast.
All right.
Okay, so anyway, did you guys try the Ale-8 that was like orange cream or something?
No.
No.
I sure
No.
did.
Should we transmit this in like Spanish too?
Elena?
In Espanol.
Our
I will
large
put a-
Spanish audience.
Everything I say, please
Why does my
translate.
haircut look like
Do they
Hitler?
speak
What did
Spanish
they
in
do?
Brazil?
No,
They
don't
speak Portuguese.
I mean, I
Don't
know
put that in
a
the
lot,
podcast.
a lot of them can speak Spanish.
What does Portuguese sound like?
Portuguese.
Oh my
It's
god.
like
What?
Wait, can you do that again?
Portuguese.
I can understand
That's
it because
Spanish,
it's
sweetie.
really close to
That's
Spanish.
Yeah.
Spanish, sweetie.
Like
No,
it sounds
like
like Spanish, but it's like really like. Ow,
They're the Lone Star
Do they have like
country
a
of Europe.
very specific accent?
Yeah, like everything they say is like. Ow, yeah.
Are they from
Are they-
space?
Question mark?
Are they interstellar? She sounds like
without speaking,
Meow,
so-
meow, 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 meow.
she sounds like you remember Beetlejuice, that guy.
Yeah.
It's like Beetlejuice. Speak Spanish for us. Toing, 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 boing, boing. Oh, yeah.
I can't explain it. Like it just. Never mind.
I don't think you even know what you're talking about.
Like they say heart. It's like basically the same thing as Spanish, but it's like corazón.
Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, what I
Yeah.
said. I was like, what are you laughing at?
Cut that part.
Oh my god, I haven't laughed out.
Hey, I asked a question.
What were we
earlier.
talking about?
What was
Yeah.
your favorite Christmas gift of all time?
Oh, yeah, we never answered.
I'm not talking about which one do you value the most now. Which one did you value the most out of all of them at the time that
Like,
you got them?
when you received it.
Yeah.
You know, let's be really honest. I don't remember, like, a lot of the things that I've gotten for Christmas.
Oh, you old woman, you 20-year-old.
Other than in the past, like, maybe 3 years.
Okay, well, out of then, what? Something lame. Or was it something cool like the sweet ginger? and
Okay,
citrus
actually, well, I'll
feel of an
answer.
Ale-8?
I'll answer right now. So, like, it was technically a birthday and a Christmas present, but I'll count it as a Christmas present. For my birthday this year, my parents, and both of my grandparents and my uncle, they got me an iPad,
Okay.
and that is probably like the most valuable one I've ever gotten. Not only because
Is it
like
new this year? When was it?
like I got it this year, but it's like a
Okay.
2016 iPad.
Oh,
But they got
okay,
me a
yeah.
pencil too. But like I was like really happy that they got it for me because it's like
You
very
need that.
very useful for my
Yeah.
major, like for the stuff that I do.
Yeah.
So that probably would be
Did
my
they know
answer.
your major?
Didn't we talk about it?
Yeah, we said yes.
I'm majoring in interior design. So
You're not allowed to know my major. That is classified.
Tripp is a
Oh, it's
business
so
major
unique.
because he's super basic.
Yeah. One of like a million on campus.
Tripp is getting a business major, aka he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, that's a fancy term for undecided. I will stay in the business.
What about Tripp? What's your answer?
Go around the horn with that one. Well, hold on. I think I got it.
I like how I'm literally siphoning out my
The-
burp. And you're like, eh.
The best gift that I got, I think, out of all of them. Ooh. It's gonna have to be a tie. One Christmas when I was, I think, 4, I got a big wheel. And if you don't know what a big wheel is, it's
I know what a
plastic,
big wheel is.
Well, for them.
Is it a large?
It's this plastic
cylindrical
tri-
object?
It was just a really big
It's a really
wheel.
big wheel. See, I grew up in the Great
Boonga boonga.
Depression, and like, we would just wheel it around the house, and I'd have great fun. While my parents drank sweet Ale-8. But anyways, I got this big wheel. It was different from all the others because all the others had these like bright blue and red colors.
look at it
but
yet.
was
It's
it
not
was
done.
it was a Harley Davidson big wheel, and I rode it into the ground. The thing disintegrated. I have no idea. It disintegrated eventually. And then I also got a Razor scooter, a blue Razor scooter when I was 6.
Do you wheel that thing around campus like a madman?
I've still got it. I probably should bring it and show these bird scooter fools what's up. Like, listen, I can do the ankle. What'd they call it? Anonymous guest. The ankle thing with the
I can do the ankle.
with the razor. When you kick the ankle, it was the ankle buster or crusher.
You mean when you?
Ankle buster crusher.
That's it.
Yep.
That's what they call
But
it.
That's my
basically, if you-
favorite wrestling move.
If you knocked the bottom part of the scooter, on your ankle, it would really hurt. But
Oh.
for me,
Yeah.
I always
for me,
The ankle
it
buster.
didn't hurt. So I would always flex on my.
You
My
must
friends.
be the forerunner to Christ's second coming.
Maybe.
Because
This is
getting
a-
your ankle smashed by a scooter didn't hurt.
I mean, you get used to it after a while. I used to stand around. It was like a habit.
Did you like train yourself?
He conditioned.
I conditioned.
Like
yeah.
little Tripp in the garage just smashing
No,
his ankle with the scooter.
every time we would be riding and we just like stop and like talk or hang out, I would always stand up with it and then do the like kick it between my ankles, and it hurt at first, but it was like a weird habit that I did, and then I just got conditioned to it,
Okay.
and then it was like it was like the most depressing. Okay, I've ever heard.
I didn't mean for
So
You
yeah,
were like, okay.
That's a sign to move on to the next one.
Okay, Elena, what's your answer?
yeah, I had 2 ones.
Oh, what was your second one?
2 ones.
No, I already answered.
Oh,
I
okay.
said a big wheel and a razor scooter,
Oh, okay. So mine, it's not nearly as valuable as an iPad
or a razor
or a
scooter,
razor scooter.
or
but-
an L8.
When One Direction was a really big deal.
Oh, shut up! Nobody wants to hear
My
this.
mom
Oh.
got me. Well, my parents got me a One Direction iPod case, and that literally. I got a bunch of presents that Christmas, and that was the best one.
Honestly, this is
Filthy.
like side note, but when Lily for
Lily.
okay, let me think
You're
about this.
speaking Portuguese.
No, for Lily's Christmas present, when she got tickets to see Harry and
Oh,
she took
yeah.
us, that wasn't even my
That
present, but I was
so
like,
good.
this is why we're friends. I mean, not really, but
Lily, if you're listening to this, I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too, Lily.
Leah, what's your answer?
I mean, my answer's not funny, but like,
Well, mine wasn't
The-
either. Did you laugh at mine?
well,
A razor scooter.
ankle
What the
ankle
hell?
buster.
Yeah.
Ankle crusher buster, or
Yeah.
Ankle
whatever.
crusher buster.
Well,
Mustard,
my
twister.
favorite
Buster.
Christmas gift has probably been, like the
Cut it.
ring that my boyfriend got me for Christmas.
The One Ring.
Does it rule them all?
It's just a ring.
Surprise, we're engaged.
It's not an engagement ring or a promise
Yes,
ring.
it is.
Just a ring?
But I wear it every day and I like it.
What is a promise ring?
A promise ring is okay. I don't want a promise ring because to me it takes away.
Is it
from
what I
the
think it is?
engagement.
Is it like I promise that we'll be together forever? And it's
Yeah,
like,
basically, it's like
Sorta.
I promise that I'll
That's
replace
stupid.
this with an engagement ring, essentially. But I don't
I
want that.
promise that I won't
It's
kick your
kind of
butt.
dumb to me because it's like that kind of ruins the point of an engagement ring because it's like
Yeah, it's stupid.
I don't know. I just
This
don't
is just a
really-
practice engagement.
yeah, basically.
This is a warm up.
See
when
how-
also-
we're like 17 years old.
And also, like 95% of the people I know that have gotten a promise ring, the relationship that doesn't work out.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Dude,
I'll tell you
We've had
what.
what's the count now? 2, 3 people that we collectively know that are engaged or married now.
It's whack.
I should have commented on some of the Instagram posts
Speaking
going,
of.
yeah, nice promise ring you got there, nice practice engagement fool.
Okay.
So, I think that's it for this episode.
I've been Tripp Salee.
Yes. Please thank you to our
this has been Tripsily.
And
thank
this
you
has
to
been
our
L8.
special guest, Tripp.
This has
And,
been L8.
We'll catch you guys on the next episode.